What's up guys, this is Burton Hughes. Today is the first time I've had all 14 bikes at my house at the same time. So I want to take you through a brief overview of the collection. But first, we're going to start off with the newest one, the 2025 Honda Grom. Literally got it just a few weeks ago, and just like anything, I can't leave anything stock. Got to start making some upgrades. So on this one, I added the Pro Taper handlebars, grips. You can see these, we got the oil cooler lines, we got the short ram air intake, Yoshimura full exhaust. I got the custom seat cover. It's got a big bore kit. Only thing left we need to do now is actually tune it. So it's got a little bit of a rough idle, but we have to order a power commander. All in all, this is gonna be the pit bike. We do a lot of track days. So instead of walking everywhere, why not have a dope little pit bike to get around? So next up, I've got two bikes that most people don't know I have, but they're very special to me. So this is my 2022 Harley Davidson Sportster S. So if you look at it, it has the fat tires. I call it my James Dean bike. I just feel cool when I'm riding it. It's 1250 cc's, but this is an absolute unit. I have always kind of liked those classic bobber style builds, and this one checks all the boxes. And a lot of people are like, why Harleys since you have a lot of sport bikes? I promise you, when you ride this, you understand why. It's a torque monster, it's fast, it's cool, but all in all, it's just a bike that I feel like everyone should have in their collection because it's the classic cruiser, but it checks the boxes with speed and just overall cool factor. So next up is my 2021 Harley Davidson Street Glide Special. So you'll notice with this one, it's just a lot of black. So you might think about it like Harley's having a lot of chrome. I'm not a big chrome guy. So when I saw the Harley Davidson Street Glide Special, everything's blacked out. I loved it. So with this one, there's so many upgrades on this, but when I say my taste, I like to have what I call stock plus. If you just do a quick overall look at it, it looks like it's stock. I've got the taller handlebars. I've got a 21-inch front wheel. I think stock, it comes with an 18 or 19, so it's not a huge difference. It's very subtle, but all in all, stock plus is the overall vibe I was trying to go with this bike. We have a RPM cam on this. I basically told them when we started building this that I wanted it to sound like it was gonna stall when it's idling. Box check. I got a custom seat, which I just added. It's a little more narrow. The factory seat, super wide, very uncomfortable. I've got the stretched bags. And just as of 3 days ago, I had Alex at Texas Superbikes custom paint this casket box. Kind of has like a coffin casket look. I still have to put the backrest on there, so you'll see these two holes. I got to get it custom upholstered to match the seat. And then you also notice that it's not leaning. So I have this on air ride and a center stand. I just don't like the bike's leaning. I don't know, it's just something that maybe it's silly, but I think the bikes look cooler standing straight up. So I got the center stand and air ride, but again, this is the one that you're gonna take on long rides, you're gonna take to the country. Maybe in this channel, we may do a ride to Sturgis or something like that. I've got this pipe dream that I'm gonna ride across the country, but who knows, crazier things have happened. But all in all, this bike checks all the boxes, but why not have a bagger in your collection? That was the whole idea with this one. So now that we covered the cruisers, let's talk about why you're really here, the super bikes. Let's go. So first off, we're gonna talk about this 2022 MV Agusta F3 RC. The RC stands for Reparto Corse. It's basically a race version, all carbon fiber, 800cc motorcycle. As far as the MV Agustas that I own, this is the most, I wanna say, conforming, more normal of the street bikes. This one is a perfect track weapon. The reason I went after the 800 is because I love a 600cc motorcycle. Obviously I have, we'll talk about them, the 1000cc motorcycles, but this fits right in that middle pocket to where, think of a super fast, light, nimble 600, but it's 800ccs. Like I said, this one is already a special edition bike, so there wasn't much that we had to do, but we did upgrade the exhaust. It's got the nice lobster welds, but it has the SC Project full exhaust, added a ton of carbon fiber, obviously Rizoma, the Rizoma mirrors, Added the domino grips, clear clutch cover from CNC, and then also the CNC custom rear sets, tail tidy kit. I custom upholstered the seat, but like I was saying, there's not much that you have to do to this because it's already a special edition motorcycle. So let's slide down to the next MV Agusta. This one, it's different. Think of a modern cafe racer. That's kind of what the overall vibe of this bike. It has a single headlight, it's got the single tail light. This also is full carbon fiber. It's painted, there's some dry peg carbon, and there's also some gloss carbon, and there's also forged carbon on this bike. This is a Serie Oro 1000 RR, so it's a mouthful, but essentially it's at a limited run bike. And I think on this one, it is number 97 out of 500. So it's a, like I said, Superveloce 1000. It has a full exhaust, Akrapovic quad exhaust. There's not a lot as far as aftermarket for these, so I can't really say much other than I took off, I took off these Mickey Mouse mirrors. We're going to be deleting these and going flush mount with the turn signals. Other than just the exhaust element, this is basically stock form, but it is absolutely beautiful. Most people would keep this in a museum or they would put it in their office and not ride it. That's not my style. This one is just a cool factor unlike any others. And it's also a numbered bike, but I'm gonna ride it. But the Serie Oro, they're gonna release this one time. Had to have it. Now we're on to my Brutale 1000 RR Assen edition. This one of the 3 MV Agustas I own might be my favorite. There's just something about the blue and gold to me that it just hits just right. But this is in that naked, it's kind of, what they actually call it is a hyper naked or a Street Fighter version. But it's an inline 4, it absolutely screams. It's got, it does have cruise control, and it also has a launch mode. There's not a lot that you can do with these because they're limited run bikes, but this is based off of the Assen circuit in the Netherlands, I believe. It's a one-time run, so again, it's another limited run bike. I did the upgraded MV Agusta Aero quad exhaust, and then we did a custom mid pipe. They are currently R&Ding a full header system, so as soon as that comes available, you better know I'm gonna be getting it and then getting it up-tuned by Alex. It also had those Mickey Mouse, factory mirrors. I can't do those. And the bar end mirrors just give it a nice touch. It already has a ton of upgrades on it. Again, there's not a lot of R&D aftermarket for these yet, but it already has the blue Alcantara seat with the gold stitching. Did the, obviously did the fender delete with the integrated tail light, turn signals. But all in all, this might be my favorite of the MV Agustas. This one is an absolute ripper. Now that we're done with the MVs, we're gonna move on to the BMW in my collection, but it might be the most controversial. So this is my 2021 BMW M1000RR, although in previous videos with Vaseline D, everyone was calling it an S1000. But this was the very first year that they released the M1000, and it had the red, white, and blue, the classic BMW livery. On this one, this has every upgrade you could possibly imagine. I'll do another video in the future detailing all of it, individually. But just on a brief overview, I've got the carbon fiber intake, carbon fiber front visor. We got the Rizoma mirrors, got the carbon fiber winglets, carbon fiber front fender. On this, you got a custom seat, carbon fiber gas tank, carbon fiber vent covers, carbon fiber frame covers, engine covers. Got the quick connect front wheel, and also have the Alpha Racing quick shifter. I've got the carbon fiber chain guard, hugger. We've got the tuned through Alex at Texas Superbikes. It's got a Sprint air filter. We have the Light Tech R rear sets. Had them custom made in blue just to kind of go along with the overall theme. But I just put as much carbon fiber on this as I possibly could. But also this one, I did the full belly pan as well. But as far as bikes go, this has the speed, it has the comfort, it has the heated grips, it It has the cruise control, everything you could ever want in a sport bike. But again, it absolutely rips. I might be looking at a 2026 M1000RR because they've made some changes, but I will keep this. This will be a bike that I never sell because this was the first year that BMW released the M1000RR. Next up, we got my 2022 Honda CBR 1000RR Fireblade SP. I keep going back and forth on it. This might be my favorite motorcycle. It also could be based on my mood. Right now, this one might be my favorite. I'll keep going back and forth on that. The red, white, and blue livery, amazing. It's the 30th anniversary. Like we went over before, the 1992 is kind of a throwback to it. Spared no expense with this. This is a bike that I wanted to invest in heavily. I do love it. Once we get the tune worked out, it'll be good. In the point of view ride the other day, we actually were able to smooth out some of the little hesitation at the bottom. So it is rideable now. So at the end of the day, like, it's fine, it's working. It's just, I'm very, very particular and I want it to be perfect. So once we get the tune on that and get it corrected, it probably will be my favorite bike. So let's talk about the more well-known Italian motorcycles in my collection. So this is my 2025 Ducati V2 Superquadro Final Edition. There's a 2025 V2, which is not this. This is a 2025 V2, but this is the last of the older version, so there is a little bit of a difference. We've already gone over this one pretty extensively in other videos, but just wanted to highlight it again. I love this bike. This fits right in there with like I said, that middleweight, you know, like I said, with my ZX6 and the F3, but this one fits right in that nice pocket. Can't wait to get this on the track. We have a track day in 2 weeks. I'm gonna be bringing this. This is more of a track build, as you can see with the, you know, the brake line coolers, things like that. But the biggest thing with this is it's streetable, it's comfortable, but it's an absolute track weapon. Here's my 2021 Ducati V4. And the reason I didn't go with the V4S is the S has the electronic suspension, but with this one, we decided to take a base model Ducati, but don't let that base fool you. Ducatis aren't base at all. They're just allowed me to have more opportunity to make upgrades. So on this one, we heavily modified. We added carbon fiber everywhere, custom seat cover, carbon fiber. But what you'll notice on this is all Ducatis, when you purchase them, are red. This one, I got a custom fairing kit, so it has the Italian flag livery. To me, it just screams Italia, had to have it. This also has the Light Tech R rear sets, very similar to some of the other ones I spoke about. This one is another one that I will never get rid of because it has the single-sided swing arm. One thing that Ducati made this year going into 2025 is they went away from the single-sided swing arm and they went with the more traditional double-sided. But for me, when I think Ducati, the classic image in my head is single-sided swing arm. This has the full exhaust, has the dry clutch. Some people love it, some people hate it, but me, again, it just screams just iconic Ducati. Next up is my 2021 Kawasaki ZX6R Ninja. This one might be my favorite one to ride of them all, believe it or not. But this one is also, right now, is my absolute track weapon. I have spared no expenses with this one. I've got carbon fiber everywhere, full exhaust, Samco hoses, frame sliders, aftermarket brake levers, custom seat, carbon fiber swing arm cover, chain guard cover, hugger. It has the carbon fiber Akrapovic exhaust. This one, we've put an order in. I've upgraded to these are still the stock brakes, but I'll have the Galfer Wave rotors and the full nickel Brembo brake package coming on this one. So this one right now is my preferred bike for the track. We've built the Ducati, but the thing is right now, this one is my preferred bike. I love it. There's really not much else to say other than Kawasaki has the 600s figured out. Now that we covered the ZX6R, let's talk about its bigger brother, the 2021 ZX10RR. So there is a difference from the 10R to the RR. I don't know all the exact technicalities, but it does have titanium internals, built bottom end. It comes with the magnesium wheels, anything that was flat black plastic. I've upgraded to carbon fiber. I just got finished with a track day at Coda with this, so I haven't put my Rizoma mirrors back on. I've got the mirror block offs. But classic, iconic, like Kawasaki green. I mean, what else could you need? My very first bike was a 2004 ZX6 RR. So it was kind of coming full circle with me with this. I just love the classic green. When I think Kawasaki Ninja, I think green. And then it's like lime green. It's just the essential color. I also have the carbon fiber titanium exhaust on this. Again, same thing with the Light Tech R rear sets. Again, I like having that uniformity. I have all these different bikes, but there is a familiar feel with these. Got the frame sliders, carbon fiber engine covers, carbon fiber swing arm covers, hugger. I wasn't lying when I say I like carbon fiber. So anything that's flat black plastic, if I can, on any of them, it's absolutely either gonna be painted or it's gonna be carbon fiber. I just got done running this at COTA, and again, Kawasaki just has it figured out. Like I said, I really like riding the ZX6R. This is the next best thing. Very similar feel, just way more power because it has the 1000 cc's. I love this bike. Again, I don't ever foresee myself getting rid of this. I'm always gonna keep it, but the classic green, gotta love it. So moving on to my 2022 Yamaha R1M. I actually have a custom name for it. We call it the R1M. This one is already an upgraded model. So you have the R1 and then you have the R1M. Very similar to the ZX10R. It just has a little bit more upgrades coming from the factory. With this one, carbon fiber everywhere. It already comes with the front clip carbon fiber, but I just added from there. Again, got the frame, got the frame sliders. We've got carbon fiber engine covers, carbon fiber swing arm covers, hugger, rear tail section, carbon fiber undertail. Again, with the Light Tech R rear sets. I also got these in blue just to kind of tie in with that Yamaha blue. Got the brake protector, domino grips, carbon fiber gas tank cover. This one is numbered 1595. I love this. I love the cross-plane engine on this. It sounds good. We just did a huge upgrade on this with a custom Brembo brake kit. It's the nickel plated, and then it also has the underslung Brembo brake caliper on the underneath with a custom bracket. I got that through Manny at Moto Million. He made that happen, but we deleted the ABS, and then on this we have the ultralight rear rotor. Again, this one, I love this bike. I call it my Cadillac CTS-V because it's super comfortable. It feels luxurious. The electronic suspension on this, I've got it dialed in perfectly at this point. It's smooth, it rides really well. But now that we've got the brake upgrade on this, like I said, it's a perfect bike. I keep coming back to it. It checks all the boxes. There's nothing wrong with this. Last but not least, we have my 2023 Kawasaki H2 Carbon. This is an absolute brutal machine. I think it makes 246 wheel horsepower. That's really just with an exhaust and a tune. We have an intercooler kit coming, and that's really just to help run it smoother, more efficiently since it's hot down here in Texas. We're in July now, which isn't too bad, but once we get into August, September, it's pretty consistent 105 temperatures on each day. But again, upgraded a ton of things on this as far as carbon fiber. There's not much you have to do to them, honestly. A lot of it's just cosmetic, but added, like I said, it's the H2 Carbon, but when I got the H2 Carbon, the only difference is the front comes in carbon fiber. That's it. But it has the matte chrome finish. So you'll see the other H2s has more of a mirrored chrome finish. This is a matte finish, and then it comes with the carbon fiber front. But I upgraded carbon fiber pretty much everywhere you can. I elected to go with a little bit of a cleaner look. You'll see sometimes it has the upper winglets up top. Just to be different, I just went with the carbon fiber Brock Performance mirror block off covers, just to give it more of a sleek look. I may change my mind down the road, but with this one, I upgraded to the Sato Racing rear sets on this. These bikes are known to be a little heavier, so I went ahead and upgraded to the Rotobox carbon fiber wheels, and then added the green pinstriping. But these also have the ceramic bearing, so great wheel. It changed the bike dramatically with the carbon fiber wheels. Again, custom seat. Instead of having just the normal radiator pipes in that kind of that rubber, let's say whatever, that rubber piping, I added the Trickstar titanium, I don't know what you call it, radiator plumbing pipes. With this one, we went with the polished Van Diemen exhaust, which you don't typically see the polished titanium. But again, this bike, anyone that asks, they're like, oh my God, that thing's crazy. Believe it or not, this might be one of the most comfortable rideable bikes that you will ever ride on. But when it gets into boost, it gets rowdy. But as far as comfortability and just overall enjoyment, if someone were to ask me if you had to have one bike across the collection, yes, I've got some of my favorites, but if I really had to choose the one that's the most overall comfortable, that I could take on a long ride, kind of like we talked about with the Harleys, but if I had to have one bike, this really does check all of the boxes because it's comfortable, but yet it's just blisteringly fast. And honestly, it's the coolest looking motorcycle I feel like that you can buy retail. Love it. It's a Land Rocket. I can't believe you can go into the dealership and just buy these. I feel like there should be a special permit for these. We were talking about that last night. I want to thank you for getting me across the 1,000 subscriber mark. And to celebrate that, come over to Instagram and follow me because we're going to be doing a special giveaway soon. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you soon.